waiting room and then everyone just jumps in. It's totally different to the other place. Let me know if you are here. I just need to quickly change the comments to be all messages and then I can see everyone that is here. So if you are here, let me know. Pop a message. What have you been up to today? What have you been up to this week? The second live this week, which is super exciting, and there's still more tomorrow. Hey Rebecca, hey. Rebecca will be in the comments, so if you've got any questions at all, then drop them below, and between Rebecca and myself, we will help you. And tonight, we are talking all things foiling, which I know is one of those things that seems to like scare people, but hopefully after tonight, there will be no more fear and everyone will be foiling, ready for Christmas, which is literally the perfect time because the foil screams. It just screams Christmas to me. I will wait a couple of minutes even, just to wait to see, let people join. Hey Megan, hey Louise, hey Hannah, hey Nancy. Amazing. Has anyone actually used the foiling tip? So this is the one for the Explore and Maker. So the one for the Explore and Maker is the same one. You don't need one for the Maker or one for the Explore. And then you have the one for the Joy and the Joy Extra, which is the little diddy one. All of them are blue though, which is super easy. So when they're in your like tool pot or in your stash, you know straight away foiling is blue. So if you're ever wondering, it makes it super duper easy. I have actually opened this, but because of these, you get the different, I'll go on to the different tips in a minute. I just knew that I would end up losing them. So I was like, let's put it back in the packet. And that way there's no way I'll lose it. I love foiling. Yes, mixed results. Well, hopefully tonight, Donna, I'll be able to give you some like tips and stuff so that it's not mixed results and you nail it every single time. Did it for the first time ever a couple of weeks ago and loved it. Oh yay, that's so exciting. Love foiling. Hey from Denmark, love Cricut UK Go Live. I know, well Connie, we are here, hopefully, I don't know, I think we're like do they call it trailblazers? That's what we're doing in the UK, so hopefully it follows to other areas, but obviously, until then, you are more than welcome here, everyone is welcome. So I am actually going to use the Joy Extra tonight, so I'm going to use this one, which is, you only get with the Joy machine, the medium tip. You probably can't, I don't know how they do it on YouTube. I always see like the creators and they do this, don't they, to make it go in focus. And then with the Explore and Maker, you have got, let me just open it. Ooh. I can't see anything, it's me, not you. Oh, phew. Can everyone see me? Just double check before I start waffling and showing. Can everyone see me? You can say phew, 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 phew. So just like with all of the blades, you push down on the top and that's how you would release and swap and change. And then you have the fine, which if you are ever in doubt, because granted, let me take them all out. They do look very, very similar. So the easiest way to know, I don't know if it's going to show, if you'll be able to see. So can you see on this one, this is, how do you make it go in focus? Come on. You can see that there's 3 lines. So the 3 lines is bold tip, medium tip has got 2. Can you see that? And then the single one is the fine. And people always ask like what's kind of like the results and the difference. So earlier I did this. You'll have to excuse that the end of the P is actually missing because I did the classic thing that I'm sure we have all done where I forgot to actually measure and size up the design, but you do get the gist. So I'm just going to pop that in there just until I need to find a pot. What does everyone store? Because I feel like I've got enough stuff. I don't need to store it in this. How do people store their foiling tip? Let me know because I would love to see. And in the packet, you always get 12 sheets for you to test and try, and then like the sticky pads. I'm just going to move this over because I'm not actually using the Maker Explore, but these are the difference. So you can see this is foiling. I know it looks like pen, but it isn't, and you can see here where I didn't measure up, but we have all done it. Bottom of the tool pot, in the bottom of the blade pot, in the tool pot, in the bottom of the blade pot. Cool. So that seemed like a pretty easy fix. I have a little snack box. What, that you put snacks in while you craft, or that you put the tips in? Because the idea of a snack box with actual snacks and food in on my desk, I feel like that needs to happen. Someone said I use the magnets inside the Maker storage. Oh, of course, in the flap. You do, you have like the magnet bit. Maybe that's what it's for. And here is the difference. So the top one is obviously fine tip. It's not really showing, but to me in person, can you see that there is I think because it's shining so much because of my ring light, it's making it shine thicker than it actually is. But I promise you, I'll put a picture on my Instagram so that you know that I'm not like lying, but I promise you that this is thinner, and then this is the medium, and then this is the bold, but it isn't showing up. But we will get on to the project. So tonight I am actually going to make, this is the cutest thing, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Whoop. So we're going to make some gingerbread bunting, because I think a lot of people think with foiling straight away it's cards, and that's all you can do with cards, which is amazing. And cards are literally like perfection. Like these are some of the foiling cards that I've done. This is, oh, upside down. This is perfect for this time of year actually. So this is the blue foil, and then this is the like, is it called Charisse Pink? I don't know what the actual like official name is. And people think, oh yeah, you can make cards and that's it. Well, no, because I have got some other ideas that you have to stay to the end to see. I'm going to be that person that's going to make you stay. That is going to level up your Christmas gifting, and this bunting is just the cutest thing ever. So if you've got any questions at all throughout this, then please, 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 excuse me, please do let us know, because after all, we're here to help. So I'm just going to move my hair out the way. So I have got my design ready. I don't know how to flip the camera to show you. Oh, hello from India. Oh, amazing. We're going to London in 14 days and I'm looking forward to seeing the Christmas lights and visiting Hobbycraft. That is a must. You have to go to Hobbycraft. Absolutely. Drop your Cricut questions in the comments. Exactly. Drop your Cricut questions in the comments. So I'm just going to try and turn the camera so that then I can show you like the step by step. I'm just going to remove the other bits off my canvas just to make it a bit easy. I don't know about you, but whenever I find stuff when I'm designing, add it all to the canvas, and then I like do a little tidy up. So there's just random stuff that doesn't even relate to what we're doing tonight, but it's an image that I've seen and I've bookmarked it. And then I'm like, oh, I'll add that to the canvas and copy it into another design. So I'm just going to flip you guys around. Sorry, you're going to come in close for a second. And then hopefully, amazing, cool. So this is the little gingerbread design up here. Again, can you see? I don't know how you like zoom unless I physically zoom the phone in. So up here under operation is where I've selected foil. If you have your machine set to Explore or Maker, then it would have the option to set the fine, medium and bold tip, but because I have just got the Joy Extra selected, there is only the option of the medium tip. So we are doing on a mat. Don't worry, I'm not going to suddenly set the machine off and not let everyone see. I just wanted to show you this part here. So continue, and hopefully it's going to connect instantly. Can you only do foiling on desktop? Yes, that is a great point. That's one of my I've got like a list of stuff to make sure that I mention. And one of the things is that you can't do it on like iOS and Android. So if you've got a desktop, so unfortunately on an iPad, it isn't going to work, or on your phone, but any sort of desktop, then you will be able to. So on here on the screen, we have got foil transfer clamp. So it gives you a step-by-step. So never, ever, ever be scared, because it does hold your hand through it. So it gives you step-by-step. And if you were to do this on the Explore or Maker and you've got a difference between using the fine, the medium and the bold tip, it would actually tell you which one to swap and change. When you're foiling, you can still draw, you can still score, you can cut, you can do all of those functions. It's not just you can only foil. And then it shows you how, like the step-by-step, but I'm going to flip you back to my face, sorry. And then I can show you how to do it rather than you look at the pictures, because that's what we're here for. You could have just sat on Design Space at home and done that. So hopefully you'd rather me show you. So now that that's connected, so I have got just brown card. The smoother the card, the better I find the finishes. So you can actually foil onto stuff like leather, faux leather, but if it's like the pebbled one, so Cricut sell one that's like pebbled, it doesn't transfer very well because it's really like textured and grainy. So stick with like your smooth cards, and you can do it on like vellum paper. I've done it on sticker paper that I will show you at the end. So yeah, smoother, I find the results are definitely better. So I'm just going to pop this on my mat. I forget that on YouTube you can see, even though the comments here are covering up like all my screen, I forget that you can see I'm also getting used to a different setup because normally I'm like stuck in the corner. So I'm just going to pop the card onto my mat, so the same way that you would if you were cutting anything. I'm using a bit of scrap here as well. An excuse to purchase a laptop. Exactly. So different colours, there are so many, literally so many. When you see the packs like this in the shop, so either on the Cricut website or Hobbycraft, John Lewis, you'll notice that some of these have got like colours at the bottom. And I actually, this is quite embarrassing, but I've just out myself. I didn't realise that this meant that there were 3 colours in the packet. So when I actually opened it up, and at the front it was like green, and then I opened it up and I was like, oh my god, there's purple and there's blue. So if you've got the pack like, where is it gone? This one, this is just the rose gold. They also do just silver, just gold, and then you've got the ones like this that have got the 3 at the bottom. This is my favourite because, as everyone knows, and everyone knows me, and you can probably tell because I'm wearing lilac now, purple's my favourite, and this green is stunning for Christmas. And then this pack is also beautiful, rose gold, red and fuchsia. Like the colour combos are unbelievable. So you could buy 1 pack of these, buy a pack of cards. The amount of different Christmas cards and varieties you can make is absolutely incredible. And then you can also buy insert cards that have got foil sheets in there. So onto the foiling. Sorry, I feel like I'm waffling, but there is so much. There's like so much to kind of go through, but I just want to make sure everyone is set up. They're ready to then foil, and no one is like scared. What does it say? I don't believe you can foil onto already foiled looking cardstock, though Katie may know better. I don't know how the finish would be. Do you mean like, because I've seen that you can get the card that's got like the foil flecks in, but sometimes it's got like a bit of a grainy texture. I would say try it, but I would just try with like maybe foiling like a circle or something rather than going like full in, because you wouldn't want to waste, like, that paper sounds beautiful if it's already foiled. So you'll notice that this side is the shiny beautiful side and this side is just plain silver. It sounds weird, and the first time I did it I was like, how strange, that you have to put it shiny side up. So for some reason I would thought that you'd do it like this and the pressure would apply and it would transfer, but no, it has to be shiny side up. So it doesn't matter what the colour is, always make sure that you place it this side this way up, because this foil is actually transferred through pressure, not heat. So there's a lot of like foiling techniques that use heat to transfer the foil, but this is a pressure foil. So again, you have to be careful kind of what foil, but these packets at the moment are just £2.99 on the Cricut website. £2.99, and you can also get the massive ones, but I do find that they're better to like kind of cut down. I get the best results. So that's laid on top, shiny side up, so the colour that you want up, because the other side is a little bit shiny. And then in the packs you get these stickers, so they are literally just strips. Please, please, please don't be like frugal with these. Use them all up. There is enough in there to go on all four sides, and if you run out for whatever reason, don't be worrying about peeling it off and saving it. I'm a scrap hoarder, but I'm not a sticky sticker hoarder, because you could just use washi tape. So if you run out of this, like, don't be sparingly, just use some like washi tape, because it is basically exactly the same. So I am just going to move this out of the way just because I want to make sure that I get the best results. So I find that the key to doing it is you need to make sure that the foil stays flat. When it is like bumpy and lumpy, that's when you find that you're going to have bits that haven't transferred amazingly. So when I lay it down, I always, let me just double check that I've actually, the last thing I want to do, like I did earlier, was get it so that it wasn't the right size. So that needs to be up a little bit, and then perfect. So you'll notice, I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera, but it kind of has like a little bit of a static. So when you apply it, I'm just going to do it this way because it'll be easier to show you. It kind of almost jumps up. So I don't know if you're going to catch it on camera or if I'm just going to look like a crazy person, but it jumps. And then I'm just going to start with this side and stick it down. Whenever you then apply the next one, always go to the opposite side, because then you can really, really pull it tight. If you go to the bottom, you can't pull it taut, and I find that that's when I get all the lumps and bumps, which isn't the best. Oh, Rebecca's got everyone. She's got everyone in the comments. Is there a way to add subtitles? Oh, Lisa, that's a good point. We will have to look into it. There must be a way. We will take note and we will have a look. I don't want to mess around with the settings. It's probably something we can do beforehand. But we will make a note and we will definitely have a look into that, because that would be really good, because then it makes it accessible, doesn't it, for everyone. But I'm quite new to YouTube, so I don't want to start playing around and then cut off, because that'd be very bad. So, and then to the opposite side. Why is it not doing the jump? I promise you, when I've done this before, it has like a static jump, but typical when I say it, it's then not going to do the static jump. So I just gently go across and pull and then stick. So I've got that tight like that. And then again, I'm just going to stick them on the top and the bottom. If you've got any questions, or if you want me to go over anything, subtitles can only be done after, because it doesn't know what you're going to say. Oh, I see. And I'm quite unpredictable at what I'm going to say. So I see. This does get uploaded then. So that's a good point. So this does get uploaded onto YouTube. So you can watch this back after the live, and then you should be able to turn them on in that setting. So hopefully then after the live, hopefully it's not because I'm not speaking clearly. I'm sorry. Yeah, right. I'm going to then stick it at the bottom, and again, just pull it down. Don't be stressing if there's a few little bumps, like that's not going to cause dramatic effect. It's kind of the stuff that is huge, but don't be spending too much time worrying. Sorry, I realised the time and I have waffled so much and not actually gotten to cutting. Right, so I'm going to load that into my Joy Extra, find my foiling tool. So again, your little blue one, swap out the blade, and then I'm going to load this in, and we can watch the magic happen. Move my arm, otherwise it's going to crunk on it. Oh. Where did you get the tape strips from? So the tape strips actually come in the pack. So in any of the packs that you get, so let me open up this one. Hopefully this isn't a pack I've removed them from. So in the pack, so look, you've got your sheets of foil. I mean, look how stunning that blue is. I'm just going to press go on this so that I can then waffle while it's doing it. The blue is beautiful. And then in the back, you have the sheets. So in this pack, there is 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, there's like 10 sheets of sticky. So all of that there, that's all sticky sheets. So this is where I say don't be sparing with them. Like you get given loads. Cricut are not stingy with it. You get loads and loads and loads, and you can always use washi tape. So yeah, they come in the packs, and they even come in the sample packs. So the one that I said that you get in the pack of, so this is the one that comes with the foiling. Oh, comes with the foiling tool. You also get them in the back of that. So they come with them. The tape is very sticky and sometimes rips the insert card, so I always do stick the tape first. Oh yeah, that's a good trick. Yeah, if you're finding that it is, just de-tack it a little bit, and then hopefully it won't pull. Should I bring you in a bit closer, and then you can see it going. Oh, it has. I do find it incredible. Like, I really, really find it magical. It's like when the machines draw, I always find that as well, like, just crazy. Blows my mind. So hopefully this design will be saved to my design space. So you can find me. I am Katie Craft in design space. It's actually easier having the camera here. Obviously, I couldn't do the whole live like this, but I can actually read the comments because they seem to be really tiny on here. It's really hard to glance. But does anyone have any questions or anything? You will find as well that the material, when you take it off, so this card, when I remove it from the mat, because of the pressure the machine has applied, sometimes you think, my goodness, I didn't realise how sticky my mat was, but because of the pressure, it pushes the material down. So I would definitely flip your mat. I am guilty of not always flipping my mat to remove stuff, but I would definitely flip your mat to remove the card, because then it stops it doing that like curly whirly thing. But hopefully this should be done in a second. And then I did cut out for the bunting these little backing. So I have stuck using like foam pads. You could use like what are they called? I call them the glue mouse things, but I don't think that's what they're actually called. You know, like the little mice that you can use. And then I'm going to stick them onto that, and then I also cut out some of these to put on the back of the bunting rather than cutting holes in the gingerbread men, and I don't want to see that look from the front. If you stick these on the back, you can then glue it in the middle and curl up like the edges, sorry, and then thread your ribbon through. Look how beautiful this ribbon is. This is from Sostrine Green. Who has a Sostrine Green near them? And is it just a UK thing? Surely it must be all over the world because it's got so many different, not languages, different currencies on the back. But yeah, got this from Sostrine Green, or Grene, I don't know how you pronounce it. And it is just beautiful. And it was, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this literally matches my gingerbread bunting and I need it. So, glue dots. Yeah, not like glue dots. It's like is it a mouse? A glue mouse? Glue pen? They like roll along. I don't even think I've got one. I don't have one. Amelia, you must know what they're called. That's like your go-to for sticking stuff. Right. At this stage, do not unload the mat. It's more so on like the Explorer Maker where you've just got that button. Don't do it. This is the moment of truth, because if this hasn't transferred, then basically don't listen to any of the the tips that I've given you. Sorry, I'm just grabbing some tweezers. So I am just going to, the Chester shop is the one, I know, and you kindly took me to that one. So I'm just going to lift up. You will notice that when can you see from there that it actually transfers out. So this bit here is not actually reusable. So you wouldn't be able to reuse that part of the gingerbread man, because it's like a single use. I'm just going to peel that slowly. I am not hoarding this, before anyone thinks. I'm not hoarding these because I know you get loads of them. So I'm going to stick it over here. But then this half here where it's not been transferred, I would just slice that off and then you can reuse that bit. I mean, they're so inexpensive, you don't necessarily have to, but I am a craft hoarder, so of course I'm going to. Oh my goodness, you are not ready. I'm so glad. Glue tape pen, transfer tape pen. Glue tape pen, is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? I feel like we know what we mean. Oh my golly gosh. This is the rose gold that I have used, and the rose gold just, I think it just pops on the brown, like the contrast. Look at that. I'm not going to lift my machine up. And then on the screen, again, it does have the prompts. So now I need to find my blade. Oh, goodness. That's not good. Bear with. Oh, no. Where did I put it? Do I have a spare? Oh gosh, oh, found it. Phew. So put your blade when you're swapping somewhere safe so that this doesn't happen. And then just swap it out just the same that you would if you were putting in a pen, and swap it out. And then like this. Basically anything that you can write with the pens, you can foil. So that's how I kind of see it. So like when you search for fonts, I'm just going to click go and then it will cut round the gingerbread man. So when you look at fonts, I find that for foiling, if you do on the drop down on the filter, if you put writing, then you get like the best results. And when I was searching for images, oh, look at that. Oh, it's so perfect. When I was looking at images, I typed in draw. So again, you get that. Again, it depends what you want. Like if you want the bubble writing, but I really like the singular. And then I'm just going to unload. I'm going to pop this somewhere safe so I don't lose it. And oh my gosh. Is that all right? Right, I'm just going to move my little girly back. And then this is what I mean, like it's so sticky. This mat is not that sticky, but because of the pressure, it's made it sticky. So I'm going to flip it just to try and stop the curl. Because look at that. It's not curled. Not curled. And then flip this one. Put the blade on the magnetic holder bit on the Joy Extra. I do, but sometimes I find when it goes across, it then knocks it off. But maybe I should put it higher up. Maybe I need to put it higher up. That's the problem. Look at this. Look at that, an actual perfection. So it's not, there's no part of that where it's like not transferred. The message is being held for review. Oh, do I need to do something? Don't know, something came up. So yeah, look how cute that is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my mat out of the way. I've just got these little sticky pads, and I'm just going to pop a few of these around. So anyone have any questions? And this is where it goes to show it doesn't have to be just cards. So get your foiling tips out. Promise me one thing, guys, like it's not just for cards. You can make anything. I've seen people make earrings. So they get faux leather and they cut it out. There's loads of projects in Design Space. So if you're ever stuck, just type in foiling into Design Space and the amount that comes up, absolutely crazy. Like I am never ever short of inspiration. If you're ever having a day where you're like, I don't really know what to create, just go into Design Space and something will come up, and it basically Design Space tells you what you are going to be creating that day. For a second I thought it transferred onto my nails, but they're not, they're just foily. That's the actual colour. Oh look, right, yeah, classic me, left my glue gun on already, so I don't need to turn that on and wait for it. So, and then these little things. So all it is literally a rectangle with circles sliced out to put it on the back. You don't have to do this. I do just like the look of it because you don't have like the holes to start with. These are saved onto the project, so you can do that. And then I'm just going to, this is the glue gun that everyone went crazy for on the last one of my lives, which it is the best. I mean, look how damaged that is. That's because it gets left on overnight, over weekends, because I should probably get one that's an automatic shut off, sorry. So I've glued that on there, and then all I'm going to do is stick it on the back. My room is so cold that the glue is drying really quick. I don't know if that's anyone else. Maybe I need to actually cave and put the heating on. And then these, in true Blue Peter style, these are the gingerbread. I'm just going to move you back a bit because I feel like it's too, I feel a bit claustrophobic. Whew. These are the gingerbread houses that I made earlier, and honestly they are incredible. Right, let me get my beautiful ribbon. What are you making? So I am making some gingerbread buntings. They're little gingerbread houses, but we have used the foiling tool that goes into my Cricut machine that I have now hidden just for space, my little Cricut machine. You can see her there. So using the foil transfer sheets, and look at these are the ones that I did earlier, and I actually think they look really cool. I am hoarding these, and I don't know what I can use them for. So if anyone's got any suggestions of what I can use these for, then please let me know, because they even look pretty. And I know these are scraps, and I know there's nothing I can do, but this is where you can see, I don't know if you can see where it has transferred out. You can probably see better that side. So where it's transferred. So I am going to stop waffling, and I'm going to thread. I think Katie is using the paper thin leather material. Leather material. This, I think I've joined a conversation part way through. So here you've got the little bits that I stuck on the back, and then all I'm going to do is thread this through the holes. This would look really cute on like a fireplace or just on a windowsill. I'm actually obsessed. With this. Oh, I'm so glad that everyone likes it. I love foiling, and whenever I do like an in-store hobbycraft demo, it's the one thing. People that come to my demos time and time again, they're probably like, oh my god, this woman and her foiling tool, she's showing us another thing. But I'm actually guilty that I only ever showed cards because it was quite, like, I guess, quick and easy to do. But now, if you ever join me at a hobbycraft demo, we're making gingerbread bunting. Maybe not gingerbread bunting if we're doing it in like May. Maybe I'd have to, what else could I make? May is when my birthday is, so maybe I can make like birthday cakes. I have unlocked like a whole new obsession. So I'm going to just I'll slide a couple through, and then I will show you the other bits I've done. So I think I saw someone earlier say, can you foil on vinyl? So I haven't tried it, and I don't think, because it's really shiny. I mean, again, it's one of these things that, like, if you test it, then it might work, but it's not something I have. Look how cute. I'm not going to thread all of them, but how cute is this? Oh, I need to shuffle those over. And then from the back, you've just got the tab things that I added, but from the front you don't have like the holes in. And again, it's like personal preference, but I do think this looks super duper duper duper. Tap the screen if you're going to try foiling. Yes, if you try this, I will put this live on my design space, then please, I would love to see it. Or if you adapt it, so anything that you see in design space, like I challenge everyone watching, there's like 242 people, oh my goodness, watching, and if there's anyone watching this back, so you're not here live with us, I challenge you, find a design in design space that says drawing, go in there where I showed you that operation, change the operation to foiling and just try it. Please, please, please just try it. There is nothing to be scared of, as long as you make sure that you just put it super tight with lots of the tabs. That's literally the main advice that I can give you. Like the main advice, make sure that you've got it the colour up. Like I really think you could put string lights behind it. Yes, like fairy lights through there. That would be beautiful. So this is the bunting. I've obviously done the holes a bit too big, but this is the bunting. And then I will just quickly, because I appreciate that it's already 9 o'clock. I don't know how I've actually managed to finish this. Rebecca and Amelia, are you proud? I've actually managed to finish at 9. This never happens. This is a miracle. And then these are some other cute little ideas. These are my new thing. So anyone that's getting a gift from me at Christmas, you can expect to see something like this on there. This is the green foil. Oh, it doesn't really show up very well. In person, does it show up? So this is the green. So in that pack that's got the purple, blue and green. And I have just done gift tag, and it's like on a creamy colour card. I do think it would look really cute if you backed it. So did a little offset, had the hole still with like a matching green. But again, you don't have to do it just on dark card. It works beautifully on light coloured card. And then this, can you can already see my pop. No. I could listen and watch all night. Oh, you'll probably listen to me rambling afterwards anyway. And then these. I am very happy with these. So these are little stickers that I thought would be really cute. So I first did some and made a boo-boo, but I fixed it, and you guys don't have to make that boo-boo because I fixed it. And these I have foiled. I don't know if you can see it, which is why I did it again. So these are actually like they're all patterns that Kat Madeira's done in Design Space, and I literally sliced a circle out and then I wrote in writing. This one you can't see, and this is the one I did first, and I was like, well, that's a bit rubbish. So learned from my mistakes so you guys don't have to. So then I made some. That one's the rubbish one as well. I made some, and I actually offset the text ever so slightly. Again, I think because it's light, can you see? So I offset it so that it's actually foiled within the offset, so they stand out more. So then this is the green one. So on this one, literally that just looks like a marbled sticker. You can't really see it. So I offset it, and then it's really difficult to like show. I don't know if is my light too bright, maybe. Not sure. But if you offset it ever so slightly, I think I did it by like 0.02, like it was tiny, and then just make sure that you flatten the offset and the image, like the circle. But again, I've done it. It's all in Design Space for you, so you don't actually have to do that. I've done that bit for you. And then attach. So when you do the text that you want to foil, change the operation to foil and make sure you just attach it over the top. And then I did like others. I did like a little thank you one. And then can you see? Oh, you can sort of, can you see the shine? The shine is the foil. I think my ring light washes it out a bit. And then this one as well. But I have saved, again, all of these. So it does not have to be cards. So these are cute little stickers. We've got our gingerbread bunting, our tags. But I think that is it. Hopefully everyone has like learned something, and like I've inspired you. And was there anyone that was scared of using the foiling tool, or that has got it and not used it, and now after this is thinking, do you know what, I can give that a go? Hopefully everyone. And if you have used the foiling tool but you're like me and had only used it really for cards, then hopefully now I have like inspired you to make gingerbread. Even if you, I mean, that I definitely do prefer. I do prefer it on the darker background, I have to admit. I mean, that rose gold on the brown, it actually, I think I could sell that in John Lewis and no one will bat an eyelid that it was me that made it. Like, it's just so beautiful. I mean, they might do. I do prefer it on the darker background. I don't know about you guys. What do you think? But But yeah, that is like everything. Hopefully that's not like a massive overload and that everyone has learned something. Next week we have got, so if you want to make Christmas, I'm not going to do what I normally do to Amelia and I'm like, right, Amelia's going to be doing this. But next Wednesday, we are back on YouTube. Every single Wednesday, we are on YouTube in November. And Amelia is going to show you Christmas print then cut. So if you are looking at like these stickers and thinking, oh my God, I can't do print then cut, like there's no way, join us next Wednesday and the queenie of print then cut, she will show you. I did forget to mention, when it comes to print then cut and foiling, make sure you know the little guides in the corner, make sure when you're sticking your foil you don't cover up the guides, because the machine won't be able to scan it. So when you position it, it's best to kind of put it in the middle and then just try and avoid those. But yeah, we through November, if you stick with us, we are going to have you, like, you are going to be ready for Christmas. Your gifting will be elevated and all your family are going to be like, wow, like this is professional stuff here. But thank you so much everyone for joining. And if you want to follow me on social media, I am Katie Craft, which is CAITY Craft. You probably see my face on the Cricut channel all the time. But thank you so much. And does anyone have any final questions or anything? I think a new title of Foiling Queen has been given this evening. Oh, yay, finally I'm a queen of something. I don't feel like I'm a queen of anything, but I'll take that. I will take that. Do I get a crown? Are you going to make me a crown, Amelia? Or do I have to make myself a crown? Maybe I can make myself one of these. This is a felt hat that I did last time. Maybe I need to make myself a felt crown. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for helping out with the questions. I feel like I didn't scroll once to read the questions. I'm really sorry. There was just a lot to get through. But I think I'm just double checking my list just to make sure that there's nothing that nothing that I've missed. Love your hat. That's also on my design space if you'd like to make it. But thank you so much, everyone. This has literally been like the best. Thank